Hey, it's Jay. Welcome back to my channel. Please ignore the mess atop my noggin. It's been a few days since I've washed my hair. Today I'm going to start a reading vlog in which I am rereading the Percy Jackson and the Olympian series by Rick Riordan. I'm talking to myself and so my cat's coming up to make sure I'm not going insane. Hey, sweetie. But I've actually only read the series once and listened to it once on audiobook, and it's actually been a few years. So this is gonna be, in a way, like a new experience, because like I read the first 5 books in 9th grade, and that was a few years ago. I'm almost graduating college, so it's been a few years. But I am doing a buddy read with my boyfriend Mason at the GD 256. He has read the first Percy Jackson book, and that's it. He hasn't read any of the other books, and so this is going to be basically his first time reading it. But for me, my OTP is in here. It's Percabeth, and I'm going to tag all of the Percabeth moments in Percy Jackson Olympians and Heroes of Olympus, and then eventually Trials of Apollo. I'm thinking of doing one vlog for the first series, another vlog for the second series, and then maybe a third vlog if I reread Trials of Apollo. But there's not as many Percabeth moments there. But I am so excited to read this, and then I can geek to Mason about it. And Percabeth. It is time. I've got my secondhand copy of Lightning Thief. I've got somewhere here my tabs that I'm using to tab Percabeth moments, of which there won't be for at least 50 pages, I believe. And I've got my little reading companion. Yeah. Hopefully you can see her. So, here we go. Don't bite me. Okay. Percy just got to camp, and because he just killed the Minotaur, and he like is feigning consciousness, and he sees a familiar looking bearded man and a pretty girl, her blonde hair curl like a princess. That's his first impression of Annabeth, that he thinks she looks like a princess. It's time! It's time! And she's gonna say the line about drooling. I'm actually tearing up right now. What is wrong with me? Page 64. She glanced at the Minotaur horn in my hands, then back at me. I imagined she was going to say, "You killed a Minotaur," or "Wow, you're so awesome," or something like that. Instead, she said, "You drool when you sleep." It's the start of Percabeth. Ma'am. Ma'am. She's lying on my hip. What you doing? What you doing? So, it is about 11:30 p.m. On the first day I'm reading it, it's May 10th, and I'm about halfway done with the first one. I read 149 pages today, and I've already got 5 tabs. 2 of them are when they call each other the nicknames for the first time, so you read Brain and Wise Girl. What am I doing? I'm not this kind of person who, like, freaks out over things, but they're my OTP, so it's fine. Yeah, I know. But Mason is about to start it before he goes to work, and I'm really excited. He's a faster reader than I am, and so I kind of got a little bit of a head start. But I'm really excited for him to finally see Percabeth moments. So I have just finished The Lightning Thief, and I give it 5 stars. There are about a dozen, I think, tabbed Percabeth moments. There's definitely going to be more later in the series, and here's Olympus, because there are only 12 in this book, and they're still innocents that don't know how to deal with feelings. But it's so cute. So it's about 11 o'clock on the 13th, so I might start the second one. I don't know if I'll read much tonight because I'm gonna play with my friend later, but I'm a fifth of the way done with the Percy Jackson and the Olympians series reread. So I'm opening the second Percy Jackson book, and I realize I've never opened it because the spine isn't cracked, and the way that the inside is, I've clearly never even opened it at all. Because when I first read the series, it was, I think I borrowed ebooks from the library, and I got the physical books later. So I started Sea of Monsters, and I'm only 12 pages in, and there's already 2 tabs I have for Percabeth. They're on the same page, but I did them both because it's 2 different paragraphs, and one of them's quite long. And it's when Percy opens up a notebook when he's taking finals, and there's a picture of Annabeth there, and then he says, "I wish Annabeth were here. She knew what to make of my dream. I never admitted to her, but she was smarter than me, even if she was annoying sometimes." It's so cute. It is May 15th, about half an hour from midnight, and I just finished Sea of Monsters. There were more tabs with more Percabeth moments because they are getting older and they're starting to develop feelings for each other that just don't even realize it or won't acknowledge it, and it's gonna get real cute soon because the next book, I think it's the next book, she gives him a kiss. But I'm gonna start reading the Titan's Curse pretty soon here, and I'm gonna enjoy it. It is May 17th, about 9:45 in the evening, and I just finished Titan's Curse, The Titan's Curse, the 3rd book in the Percy Jackson the Olympian series. This is not a good angle and light. I read it all today. I started it this morning, or this afternoon technically, around 4 o'clock, and I read all of it. I might start the 4th one, but I'm not sure. I might try and write or just watch some YouTube or something. But there weren't as many Percabeth moments in this one, mainly because Annabeth was missing a lot of the book, and most of the tabs I have are moments of Percy being like jealous or really wanting to find her and stuff. So it was like kind of one-sided Percabeth, the Persa, the purse part. But yeah, it's next book where they kiss, or where she kisses him. It's Wednesday, May 19th, and I finally got to the first Percabeth kiss. Battle of the Labyrinth, page 203. I finished Battle of the Labyrinth. They had their first kiss. There's a whole bunch of jealousy between Annabeth and Rachel's existence. And I have one book left. The edition I have is different than all the others. And again, I've never broken the spine of this, so that's gonna be a nice crack sometime, but this is where Percabeth officially is official. And I'm gonna cry. It got to one of the biggest Percabeth moments. It's during the Battle of Manhattan. I think it's Manhattan. And Annabeth like basically jumps in front of, behind, they're back. Percabeth is like back to back, and they're fighting, and Annabeth like gets stabbed because she blocked someone's knife from hitting Percy's weak spot from when he bathed in the river Styx, and he gets so mad and he's like, "Get back, I slashed the air in a white arc, driving the rest of the demigods away from Annabeth. No one touches her." And I'm just thinking of the couple fan arts of it, and it's so beautiful. Hey, it's Jay. It's been a while. It is July 12th at like 7:32 p.m. Sorry it's been so long, even though no time passes for you. I have had summer classes that I've been trying to focus on, and for my first one I had to write like a 3-page paper every week, and it's a condensed 6-week class, and I've also been going through like some personal and mental health issues, so I haven't really been able to read and vlog and stuff, but I am going to finish this probably within the next couple hours before my boyfriend and I Skype. And I'll probably get him to do a video with me where we talk about it and see how he likes it and stuff, but I'm gonna cry. Again, spoilers. Percy just gave Hestia Pandora's jar, and I just remembered what his fatal flaw is and what he does, what choice he has to make. And I think when I read that the first time, that was the moment where I was like, oh, I think that might be my fatal flaw, because obviously I'm not a demigod or Greek hero in this universe. But like, I would do like almost anything for my friends. Like, I would give up the world for them, and that loyalty that Percy has is very similar to what I have, and I literally have a tear rolling down my cheek right now. Oh my god. So, Thalia, Grover, Percy, and Annabeth are trying to like jump into the Empire State Building because like the ground's crumbling and stuff. And Annabeth fucking almost like she has to like catch onto the side of the gravel, and she almost falls down, and Percy has to catch her. It's like the end of Work of Athena. Why would Rick do that twice? So Luke just defeated Kronos, and he asked Annabeth if she loved him, and this is what she said, or the paragraph. Annabeth wiped her tears away. There was a time I thought she looked at me like she was drinking the fact that I was still here, and I realized I was doing the same thing. The world was collapsing, and the only thing that really mattered to me was that she was alive. So Percy just turned down mortality for Annabeth, and upon the river Styx, made the gods promise to claim their children by the time they're 13, and to make a place for all the demigods from all the gods. Like, each one gets their own cabin, like the minor ones like Hecate and stuff. Hecate, I don't know. And then there was the honor guard or whatever with the Cyclopes as Percy was leaving, and then Tyson was like, my big brother. Another thing that has nothing to do with Percabeth, but Nico was telling Percy that Rachel took Blackjack to Camp Half-Blood, and he's like, she took my Pegasus? Boys in their cars, am I right, Alicia? Rachel, with the spirit of Delphi in her, just said the prophecy for the Heroes of Olympus series. I never react to books like this. Rick Riordan has a hold on me nobody else does. They finally got together. Percy finally admitted that he likes Annabeth, and they had their underwater kiss. After their friends threw them into the pond. I keep turning the camera back on like every 3 pages. But Grover was saying that he's gonna have to travel a lot and stuff, for like nature stuff and finding new demigods. And Percy was like, it won't change anything, you're still my best friend. And Grover was like, except for Annabeth. And I just love that he's in love with one of his best friends. I'm so demisexual. I finished it. I finished the last Olympian. And like, the last scene is where Percy and Annabeth are racing each other down to the road and stuff so they can go back to New York. And Percy doesn't look back at camp because Annabeth's all he needs. I'm so gonna die during Heroes of Olympus. I'm gonna die, and I'm gonna cry more than I did during this series. So I've just finished Percy Jackson, The Olympians, The Last Olympian, and there is a preview for The Lost Hero, the first book of the Heroes of Olympus series, and I read the first sentence even though I'm not gonna read the series for a couple months probably, reread the series for a couple months probably, and it was in third person, and that shocked me out of my crying. I don't know why that was surprising to me, like, because both Percy Jackson and Olympians and Trials of Apollo are in first person, and like, I guess it makes sense that Heroes of Olympus is in third person because there are multiple points of views in each book, but I don't know, it just shocked me. I forgot about that. Anyway, I have a couple dozen tabs in this book because this is, well, not the Percabeth book, because that is book 4 and the ending of book 3 in Heroes of Olympus. There were definitely a lot more Percabeth moments in here than any other book in the first series. And I'm not okay. Oh god, I wish I was Annabeth, because then I could date Percy Jackson, and I would also be Annabeth frickin' Chase, who, like, we're the same height, we have very similar hair and eyes, and, like, she's badass, and gorgeous and smart, and oh my god, I wish I was her. Oh my god. So yeah, that's it for my Percy Jackson and the Olympians rereading vlog. I'll see you in the next video. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, and tell me down in the comments, just geek out about Percabeth and stuff with me. Bye.